If you're looking to file for a fiance visa, then you're going to want to know the following information. Hello, I'm attorney Lee Marvin, and I've been practicing law for over 20 years and specializing in immigration law for over a decade. My main office is in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but I help individuals and families from every state in the country and really any country in the world. So please stick around for a few minutes because I want to give you the 6 do's and don'ts of the fiance visa process. So stand by, okay? So recently I had a client I was helping with a fiance visa, and they were super eager to move on with their lives. So what did they do? They called me and asked me, hey, how do we get this van full of all of her stuff across the border? What do we tell them? What do we do? How do we do it? I had to get them to pump the brakes, literally and figuratively, because that sort of thing could have created some problems, not just with the Border Patrol, but with the process that was pending, okay? So as a result of that client, I came up with this idea for this video, okay? Prepare yourselves for the 6 do's and don'ts of the fiance visa process, okay? Number 1, keep your records. Keep records of your relationship, especially trips together. Good preparation will save you time and money in the end. So take good records. If you think that you're hot for someone and you think that maybe they're hot for you, and it might end up being a relationship that leads to marriage, keep your documents, right? Plan things in order to use things. So you plan things so that you can create evidence. Is another way of saying it, okay? Number 2, absolutely do get married within 90 days of your entry into the U.S. If you don't get married within those 90 days, then everything changes very dramatically. Check out my YouTube channel because I actually do a video about this topic, and it has come very helpful to other people because certain things you can't take back, you can't change. You need to know the information beforehand, which is why I do these videos, okay? So 3, make sure your vaccinations are up to date. Again, time is money. And if you know that you're going to have to do your medical exam for immigration, then get all your vaccinations and get proof of your vaccination. So when you go to do your medical exam, you have everything there. You don't have to retake things. You don't have to spend more money because you already have it done. So that's number 3. Number 4, do not book your trip to the United States until you have an approved visa. Why is that? Because things change and delays can make you have to cancel flights, change flights, spend money that you don't need to spend. I know people are eager, right? They think, oh, we're there, we filed, oh, it's I'm looking at the processing times and I think we should probably just go ahead and do it. Nope. Every time my clients ask me that, I say, no, I know you want to do it. I know the prices might be cheap right now, but they're not cheap if you have to cancel a flight or rebook a flight. It's just not worth it. So wait until you get your approval in hand, okay? Number 5, don't start relocating to the U.S. until you have your approval and really until you get married. So that's the example that I started with. That's the same point, okay? Until you actually have everything, don't do it. Because you know what? It's just going to create problems that you don't need, okay? So wait to relocate until after you have all the credentials, all the evidence, everything you need to be able to do it the right way without having to worry, okay? Number 6, don't forget about dependent children of your fiancé. And this happens a lot. So I know the focus is on the mom and dad, on the adults in the relationship, but if there's children that are under the age of 18, you need to think about that, okay? You need to consider what needs to happen for them to be able to come to the United States as a dependent of a fiancé visa recipient, okay? Don't forget about them because you get here, you're all fine and dandy, you enter, you get married, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, what do I do now? I mean, how do I get my kids here? It's happened to me, right? Clients have asked me, they're so eager about it. You know, they have obviously a blended relationship. The mother, father overseas, kids were with the father. The mother wasn't thinking about the kids. She was thinking about herself and her ability to come in the United States. It created issues that were possible to fix. It's just a heck of a lot easier if you think about this stuff beforehand, okay? So that's number 6. So if you like this information, then subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell to get notified of different videos that are coming out. If you can't wait and you need to talk to me, click the following link so you can be put in touch with me directly for questions about your immigration process. I would love to help you succeed.